action. Hey guys, welcome back to New Stuff TV, the untechnical tech channel. I'm your host, Antoine Lights Camera Action Richardson, because today we're going to be checking out a special projector. It's the Nebula X1. But before we dive into that bad boy, I got to give a special shout out to a handful of people. That's you, Adam, Alex, Gary, and Sue. Hey, they came to my house, man. Yes, Nebula came to my house and they set up the X1 and some other cool stuff I can't tell you about. They gave me a huge showcase at my house in the backyard. It was so much fun. Then we went upstairs in the media room to see like all of its glory. It was an amazing experience. And you guys, look, y'all never get enough credit, man. The PR team and the designers and the production people, y'all don't get enough credit, man. Shout out to y'all. Y'all are welcome back anytime, but just make sure you bring more cool stuff back there. Anyways, let me get into this projector, man. It's like an outdoor projector, but I consider it more of a do-all projector because it does so much. In fact, it does so much, I need to break this video up into a couple of categories to kind of stay organized. But also I might have to do more videos because yeah, it just does a lot. You'll figure out why in a minute. So let's jump into some stuff. Let me talk about my categories. First, we're going to talk about the lens and the optics because that's special. Then we're going to get into the power and the capabilities that it has real briefly, some setup features, some user settings, and then the audio and the microphone and karaoke. Yes, it does that too. We're talking 3500 ANSI lumens of super sharp 4K lasering, baby. It is actually bright in real life. They're not just throwing out numbers randomly. Well, at least I don't think they are. Because I've actually experienced this. You don't even have to wait until the sun goes completely down to watch it outdoors. Now the lens itself is a cinema grade 14 element all glass lens. I didn't know this, man. Like a lot of these projectors actually use like a combination of plastic and glass. This one is all glass, which means you're getting like clarity of clarity. Now a few more things on my checklist I want to mention is the 5001 native contrast ratio and the electronic optical zoom that can accommodate up to a 300-inch screen. That is stupid big. I ain't never seen one of them in real life, but if you got one in your backyard, show me a picture like on Instagram or something like that. I'd love to see that. But also it's got a 25-degree automatic gimbal. Look, when I told you they packed a lot of stuff into this projector, this is actually just the beginning of it. Because now we got to get into the power and capabilities. They got their in-house Nebula Master 2.0 image processing engine. It supports Dolby Vision, is TUV and ISF certified. And this is the first time I've actually seen this in this particular segment of projectors. It's got a liquid cooled system, so there's no more fan noise. For all you people who always complain about fan noise and stuff like that, don't worry about it. It's liquid cooled, homie. Now let's jump into some of these setup features because some of this stuff I ain't never seen before. So it's got this AI spatial adaptation with spatial recall. And what this means is you just kind of set it on a table or wherever you're going to put it, right? It identifies where the screen is because it scans the area and then it just squares itself up on the screen. And if you happen to move the projector and then put it back in that spot, don't worry about that because we got spatial recall. If you actually save that position when you initially set it up, it will recall that spatial position and then go right back to where it was. They also included wall color adaptation, auto screen fit, ambient light adaptation, obstacle avoidance, and eye guard. Dude, that is a lot of technology packed into this thing. Now, when it comes to user settings, I did mention earlier that Dolby Vision is supported, but that doesn't stop them from giving you a bunch of presets, okay? And they got some new ones in there that I ain't even heard of yet. They got Nebula Master, which is, I guess, their very own standard. And then they got the standard, of course. And then you got Vivid, ISF Day, and ISF Night. And of course, you got all the little subsets and macros that you can tweak in the middle of all those. Now let's jump into the audio. Now, I was really impressed by the picture quality, and that's what projectors do, like present the picture. But the audio quality is actually what has really impressed me because I said it is a do-all projector. We're talking 4.1.2 surround sound. This is nuts. If you're using the projector as a standalone unit, yes, you have sound coming out of the projector and it sounds really good. But this particular unit comes with these bad boys, these speakers. This is crazy. You got front firing, you got up firing, and you got side firing drivers. But once you actually get them connected to the projector, the drivers in the projector start to identify as a subwoofer playing all the low frequencies. So now you got your 4.1.2. That is sick. Dude, that eliminates like a lot of problems. Now you don't have to worry about, finding a Bluetooth speaker and sitting it somewhere where everybody can hear. You got surround sound outside if this is where you're gonna be using this thing. And then you got your front left and right, the front firing, you got your up firing, you got your side firing. It's just a bubble of sound around you to include some bass. I've never seen a unit like this before in my life. And it just, This is what I've been looking for, man. So I'm really excited to get to talk about this with you guys. Now let's have a quick little discussion about these little things right here, the microphones. Okay, so the projector does have Bluetooth speaker mode, and that means you can just use a projector or this projector with the speakers combined for your 4.1.2 as a Bluetooth speaker. You can turn off the screen and you're just playing music from your phone at this point. But if you got these two microphones, man, you might want to turn these bad boys on and get your karaoke on. And they work so well, man. Me and the wife and my son, we had such a good time, man.
Little ditty about Jack and Diane. Two men can't get thrown up in the heartland. Go let it rock.
Now, I'm not an expert in this kind of stuff, but what I do know is Nebula has actually solved a lot of the issues I usually have when I'm doing my outdoor movie night setup. But also, they have truly changed the game and like taken it up about 10 notches. I ain't seen no other companies doing stuff like this. They have packed so much entertainment into this one package. I don't think anybody's gonna be touching it for a long time to come. So shout out to Nebula, man, for doing something like this. It's the do-all projector for indoors and outdoor movie nights. Now y'all keep being good to each other, and I'll see you when I see you.